Greetings everyone, Lights and Gear is back with another review. As of the recording of this video, this is pretty new from Wuben, and it's the G2. Now Wuben has had some nice lights come out of their factories recently, and we've talked about a couple of them. And here they go again. This is a keychain light, as you can see from the box. It's the G2 keychain, and it's sort of a hybrid because it also comes with a pocket clip, so you can either attach it to your pocket or dangle it from your chain, whichever floats your boat, so to speak. This is a very small light since it comes in this cute little box here. It's USB rechargeable with a UBS-C connector. It has an Osram LED, and the top lumen output is 500. And back of the box, if you have your reader here, you can barcode reader, you can check out something there. Otherwise, not too much to say there. I will open this box, and before I forget, it actually comes in 3 colors. As you can see, this one is black, but there's also a light blue and a light green shade, and the green is kind of a nice color of green, a very light green, one that would fit my fancy as well as the black. So the flashlight is, of course, right here. This is the attachment for the keychain on the back. Now this is also magnetic on the rear portion as well, so we'll get to more of those details in a moment. So here you have your USB-C charging cable, and this is the pocket clip. It's not as strong as standard pocket clips. I mean, it's not made of metal, obviously, for obvious reasons, because it's a different kind of a clip than you'll find on other flashlights, again, for obvious reasons. So this is just plastic, but it does fit well on the back of the light, and actually takes a couple of moments to put on because it's a very snug fit. And I'm not going to put it on. You can check out a couple of pictures of it on at my written review at lightsandgear.com, but I'm not going to put it on at this point because taking it off was a little bit of a hassle. At least it took me a moment to get something underneath it to pry it off. But I also found with the clip on, just as a side note, that I had it attached to my pant pocket and was sitting in the car and fiddling around in one of my other pockets, and it came off. The clip did not come off the light. The clip actually fell off my pocket, off my pants pocket. So although this is very strong on the back of the light, when it's on, the actual clip doesn't hold as tightly as you think it might. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you're wearing it in a shirt, that would be great. If you had it like in a breast pocket of a shirt, I think that would work out well, because here is the light, the LED right here. So this actually works like a headlamp if you did have it positioned in a shirt pocket or something like that, or even on a belt on your pants. It almost can work as a headlight with it on the turbo mode. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here, all because of the pocket clip discussion. But anyway, so in due course here is the manual. Now it's USB rechargeable, as I mentioned, and the manual here talks about the charging process, and the USB port is right on the top, right here. When you turn the light on, and this is the power switch right here, you have to hold it to turn it on and then just press it to turn off. It's a nice little switch actually, but when you do turn it on, you'll get the little indicator here, blue, which tells you right away that the battery is in good standing. If it was flashing, that would mean the battery was low, or lower than 90%. And then when it gets below 40%, I think it is, as you turn this on, the indicator will be red, and then the red will flash if it gets really low. So that's your indicator right there. And of course, when you plug in the USB to charge it, that should illuminate in red when you attach it. and then it will turn blue when the charge is done. And as you can see, those are the only controls on the light. Again, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself because I was describing the manual, and here in the color codes it talks about the battery indicator status, which we just talked about a second ago. But it has 4 modes, which is pretty neat. And here are the parameters right here. 500 lumens is actually turbo, and that runs for about 5 minutes before it kicks down to 200 lumens. Now high is 200, medium is 60, low is 15, and then you have moonlight at 1 lumen. So some fairly good outputs on this little light. And there are your beam distances. It is has a beam distance rather of about 46 meters, and it's also impact resistant. And just some other bits of information here describing a couple of things. Now, one thing I can show you is how you take the keychain portion of this off. You actually twist this whole part like that, and then it just pops off. And this is your magnet here in the bottom. So anything that's metal will stick to that. And there's a couple of pictures within my written review which show it sticking to a couple of objects. Now you can use this, of course, under the hood of your car or something of that nature if you want bright light and hands-free light, of course. So that's the magnetic portion of it, and to put this back on is just the same as taking it off. You kind of put it off crossways like that and then turn it, and then it'll just lock on like that. And then, as I say, to take it off, just twist it and pull it off. So again, here is your LED, and it's very small, very thin, only about 2 inches long here. So again, to turn it on, press and hold, and then you can hold it here to cycle through all the modes as you would like that. And let me turn this other light off. This only cycles to high. To get to turbo, you have to give it a double press. And the beam is pretty good. It's a nice beam. No crazy rings, no anything like that. It looks good even up close, as you would hope for a keychain light, because a lot of times you do want to use it up close. And I believe this is medium. Just a moment here, let me press the switch on it. So there you go. On high, here's high right here, and then if I double press, we'll get to turbo. So there's turbo, and that is pretty good light for a flashlight that's very, very small, I would say. So that's turbo. If I give it one press, it'll turn off again. A holding press, mode memory, will take it back up to high, and then a holding press again will take it back down to low, or actually this is moonlight, low, medium, high. Moonlight, low, medium, high. So that is obviously your sequencing there. So we're back at moonlight, and just press and hold and it takes you up to the next level, or give it one press and it turns off, and holding press and it's back on. So it's very simple to operate, and the switch is nice. It responds very easily and is just so easy to press and hold. It doesn't have a locking feature or anything on the switch, if you were wondering that. But chances are, since you have to press and hold it, it's not going to have too much opportunity, even if it's on your pocket, to turn on, since, as I say, it cannot be locked out, that I'm aware of anyway. I haven't seen anything in the documentation to show that it can be locked out. but it is a very cool light. Let me show you a couple of pictures here that I took outside. So follow me over that way. Alright, hope those were helpful. So again, this is the G2 from Wuben, which I like quite a bit, and it puts out nice light for something that's so small and compact. You can check it out at wubenlight.com. There is a link here in the review, and of course you can check out some more pictures and read my full review at lightsandgear.com, where I've got the link there as well, so you can check it out on their site. That's pretty much it for the Wuben G2. Any questions or comments, of course, I hope you'll let me know and we can discuss them that way. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Take care. We'll see you. Bye.